Let's take a look at adjustment number 3, which is deferred income, or you can also say income received in advance. So what does this actually mean? It means before you provided the service or item or whatever, let's say it is rent income, before you've given them the building, they paid you in advance. So they've paid you for something which you have not yet provided. Another word for deferred would mean you're going to put off for later. So this payment that you've received from the person, you will now put off or put it aside for later. We are reminded of matching, which means you only record the stuff that's happening in this year. And this deferred income refers to a transaction that is for the new financial year or the next financial year. So I need to take it out. Let's say, for example, we go with that rent income that I had for accrued income. The 1st of March 2025 is when your financial year starts. And then on the 28th of February 2026, 12 months later, is when your financial year ends. So you've received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You've got an extra 2 months that you received. So this 2 months falls outside, let's make it yellow, outside the end of your financial year. So this is for the next financial year. So I'm going to have to remove these 2 months. Let's take a look at the pre-adjustment trial balance. I've mentioned before that this trial balance looks exactly the same like the ones you did in grade 9. There's nothing different about them. So you go to rent income, which will show you the total for the year for rent income, and you discover that it says 140,000. In your details, they mention that this is still 10,000 Rand per month. And if you just do your mental maths, 140 divided by 10, you come to the conclusion that you have received rent from these people for 14 months. Now, that can't be right because matching says you only work with 12 months worth of transactions so that you can do comparisons here on here. So you're going to have to remove those 2 months. It is 10,000 Rand a month, easy peasy, comes to 20,000 Rand that I need to remove from my rent income. So let's look at the general ledger and see what that looks like. Now, first of all, you've got your financial position account, which is your balance sheet account. Never seem to be able to draw those ones straight. Let's try again. That's better. And then you've got your nominal section, which is, see, just what I said. Okay, rent income, because that's the one we are familiar with, and we know it's an income that increases on the right. So the total sits always on the plus side. So I'm sitting with 140,000 Rand here. How do I fix that? I need to decrease it so that it's 12 months. I'm going to put 20,000 Rand on the opposite side, and that will immediately decrease that to 120 because 20 is sitting on the minus side. But I can't just have a debit. I need a credit. There's my credit in the balance sheet section, or if you like, the financial position section. And that account is called deferred income or income received in advance. So this income is now recorded, but you owe them. So let's just say you owe them. It can be something like it can be a service, it can be the building because they're renting it from you, but you owe them. And when we owe someone money, it is a liability. It's not the best place to be in. And therefore, it sits on the credit, which is perfect because that's exactly where we've got it. Details again, you will write inside here rent income, and on this side, you will write deferred income. Again, we need to take note that this transaction or this adjustment is only valid for 24 hours. Tomorrow, on the 1st of March 2026, you are going to reverse all of this. This will be a new financial year. and then all of a sudden this 20,000 will become relevant. So how do you reverse it? You do the opposite of what we just did. You take this 20 and you put it on the credit side. So immediately it shows that your rent income is on 20,000 Rand. So yay, you already have money for that year. And then deferred income, you write on the opposite side. And what happens is this account disappears, it becomes zero, and you will open it again at the end of the year if you need to.